just have the business but don't have an entity. Lawyers charge up $10K US dollars. I quote a start paying me for preference share stocks, $50,000 US dollars. Doesn't make any fucking sense. That shit's gotta stop.
Southeast Asia is not an emerging market, it's an emerged market. There are billion-dollar companies, there are $100 million exits, and new news coming out every other month. Local startups have an influx of talent coming from overseas and locally, enticed by the startup dream, and they're coming into building startups with high-quality talent. You see a lot of proliferation of ideas from the US, Europe, China, Japan, Korea, all these things trickling in not new ideas, but these are old ideas which are proven trickling in Southeast Asia. So these entrepreneurs build up these ideas. You see capital from all around the world flying into Southeast Asia, and these founders with these ideas can go outside to raise capital as well. So when you put all these things together, it's like the perfect storm. So it's no wonder that Southeast Asia has accelerated at the pace it has. And so for a lot of people who look at the US and Silicon Valley being a bit saturated, they look at China as they missed the boat on China. They look at India as, okay, India's also getting a bit crowded right now. Southeast Asia is the next thing, and this is why it's so hotly contested right now. So these are a couple of things I think about when I think about describing the Southeast Asia ecosystem.
My new motto is move fast and fix things. I want to fix that.
What I think is I want to bring the knowledge and the networks which exist in Silicon Valley and connect them in Southeast Asia. And in Southeast Asia, the access to knowledge, networks, and money, for them to have it within Southeast Asia, but also the rest of the world. Couple of examples. For my Distro Dojo program, I take some of Southeast Asia in my portfolio companies who have raised more than $1 million, lots of money. I fly in Daniel Riaz, who was the head of mobile acquisition at Zynga and the VP of growth at Lyft, from 4 cities to 65 cities. We fly him down to Malaysia to work with 7 of our companies for 6 weeks to help them spend that money. That's going to change a lot of these. I mean, that kind of knowledge, where are you going to get that? You can't just walk into a bar and talk to somebody about this kind of shit. So that's one idea, one example. Next example, this December, we're doing an investor tour, investor conference, startup tour in 4 different places in the Middle East. And we're sending out Indonesian companies to that Middle East tour to meet all the investors, all the market there. Why? Because Indonesia is the biggest Muslim market in the world. And so Middle East, collectively, is also big. Yeah. So they have a lot of cultural, religious similarities, a lot of transferable business models. So I know Indonesia is already big enough to build a big company, but how about the Middle East as well? You can build a big global company. So that's an example of what we do. And I can go on, but this is the kind of stuff that we think is going to change the world, and this is why we do it.